Hello and welcome to the Space Biodome. This video is a guide through the different activities for this project. We begin our series underneath the dome inside the bus stop, where you will watch an introductory video on the impact humans have had on our Earth. You will then proceed to the dome to enter. At the top of the stairs, you will see a series of slides introducing the topic, some of the terminology, um, and what is expected for this project. Once you have gone through those slides, enter the biodome. On the left side and right side of the entrance, you will see the objective. Take some time and review the objective. Enter the biodome, go all the way to the back of the biodome, and enter the Control and Research Center. Immediately when you enter the Research Center, on the right you will see Part 1. In Part 1, your first step is to download your science workbook. This is where a good portion of your work will be completed. The workbook is in PowerPoint. Download the PowerPoint so that you can make changes to the PowerPoint, to the slides. Review the information. Some of these slides were in the entrance of the biodome, and you will see the objective and you will see Part 1. Scroll down to Part 1, and your first task is to study and learn the 5 key terms. Once you feel confident that you know these 5 terms, go back into Second Life and you will take a quiz on the second screen. You will click on the screen, you will get a pop-up. I have already taken or tested this quiz, so it will not allow me to retake the quiz. But you will get a pop-up window on the upper right hand corner with 5 questions. Go through those, finish those, and then go to the third screen. Once you have finished your vocabulary quiz, you will open up that third screen, which is to submit your design of your biodome. No, that's not. Once you have completed your quiz, you are going to take some time to do some research on your biodome. So after your vocabulary, you need to decide on which kind of biome you want to work on, and you will use the resources in this center to do your research, to conduct your research. There are places in Second Life that you can visit, including a zoo if you want to learn about certain animals. There are some nurseries, and there are some forests, and then there's a store where you can get some free plants and free rocks, free landscaping items that might go with your biome. On the left hand side, you have several websites that are specific to these habitats or biomes. So again, navigate through them. You will use that information to design a biome which you will create in this section. You and your team will be assigned an area, and your job is to create the biome that you studied. Here is an example of a desert biome. Notice that there are some plants. There's even a tortoise and some rocks. This is just a basic example of what needs to be constructed inside this dome. Once you are finished with your design, meaning that you are drawing it on a piece of paper or you're using Google Draw to lay out your biome, you're going to take a picture of your drawing if you did it by pencil, or you're going to save your Google drawing as a JPEG, and you're going to use this third screen. This is still Part 1. you will use this third screen to submit. You will use this third screen to submit your design. Make sure you put your first name and your last name and your email, and then upload your file and hit submit. Also upload your designs onto this slide. So replace the pictures that you see on the right, replace them with your drawings, and have multiple drawings, different possibilities of your design. Once you have submitted your design and you have made changes to this slide, go to part 2. And in your part 2, you will begin to gather your objects to include in your biome. You can find these in you can find some free items in places like the Chilobo store. So this would be your first place to visit. So make sure you check that store out. You can get some free items. The teacher will also provide you with a budget so that you can go into the store, into the marketplace. When you visit these areas, you will be prompted to receive a card. Get the card and copy the URL, copy it and paste it up here, hit enter, and you will be teleported. When you get to Chilobos, you go into the this area here, which is the teacher's general store, and here you will find lots of options for your biome. Okay, once you're ready to go back, simply teleport back into National. Once you get back into National University, so that you don't have to look for a way back up to the Biodome, I have provided a teleport at this bus stop. It's very similar to the one by the Biodome. Simply step on the disc. You will get a pop-up like this, and the bus stop 2 is the other bus stop underneath the Biodome, and then Biodome will take you directly inside the Biodome for easy navigation. Okay. Once you have designed and you have built your biome, make sure that you complete all of these slides. On this one, you're going to name the plants that you were able to gather and include in your biome. This is a list of animals that you were able to find and include in your biome, and this is a list of the decomposers that you were able to find and include in your biome. On this slide, you will create a food chain that represents your biome. And once you are done with these slides, you are going to submit this science workbook on part 2 in your second life. So again, this is in the control center. After you have completed building and designing and your life cycle, you're going to go to this part here. You're going to click it. You will go to the web page where you are to submit your final science workbook. Again, put your first name, your last name, your email, and choose your file to upload. Finally, the last step is for you to do a review and evaluation. Click on the review and evaluation banner. Go to the page, and you will have a few questions regarding your project. Answer those questions and submit your final evaluation. After that, you are done with this part of the project.